Well, there are no thanks necessary. It's my job. And I care about all of you so much. So how are you doing?
Well, moment to moment. Oh, and thank you. I downloaded that mindfulness app that you recommended.
Great. Well, I hope it's helpful. Chanel, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm grateful that Mama has so many amazing people in her life.
Well, she is lucky to have a devoted daughter like you.
Well, how's she doing, Kayla?
Well, her stats are just as expected.
Okay, so she's getting better then. She's gonna make a full recovery.
Well, there is something that I'd like to talk to the two of you about. Some good news and some not so good news.
Why don't we start with the good news?
That's what I thought. Well, as you both know, the thyroidectomy was a success. And based on all of the follow-up tests and the lab samples, etc., Paulina's recovery from surgery is progressing just as we had hoped.
So the surgery wasn't the cause of the heart attack?
No, it was not. And in regards to the heart attack, we are so lucky that your mother was here so that we could do an angioplasty immediately and put the stent in place. But even so, after a heart attack, there is damage to the heart when it has lost its blood supply. And as it heals, it can form scar tissue.
So that's a bad thing?
Well, scar tissue does not constrict or pump blood as efficiently as healthy heart tissue.
So what does all that mean?
Well, basically it means that Paulina's going to have a long road to recovery. I'm going to set her up with cardiac rehab today. But even so, that may not be enough.
What do you mean not enough?
Well, why don't we wait and see how the rehab goes? But given the degree of damage and scar tissue in Paulina's case, she may need a heart transplant.
What's going on here?
Hey, Ollie. We missed you around here, kiddo. Hasn't been the same without you. Personally, I miss that mouth-watering smell those macaroons Chef was always making for you. Just coming in the door, seeing you with your sketchbook out, your headphones on, mouthing the words to some Adele song. So in the zone, so peaceful. Hey, I just remembered that we are way past due for that fencing lesson. We gotta get that next one in. I miss you so much, Holly. And things are a little hectic right now. But I'm gonna be back to visit you soon. Real soon. I promise.
Please, go ahead.
Yes. Chad and I did go to see Clyde Weston, but not because we are co-conspirators in some intricate murder plot. We wanted to talk to him because we were doing an article. We are journalists.
Right. The article that was, yes, the one that was going to implicate Mr. Clyde Weston as the ringleader of the Salem drug trade. Hello, Mr. Nixon? Oh, yes, it's Woodward and Bernstein calling from the Post. How are you?
Okay. Whatever that was.
Listen, the only thing that we wanted to do was write a comprehensive article with a diversity of voices and viewpoints. So we went to confirm some facts. We were hoping Clyde was willing to talk. But let me ask you something, Detective Hunter. Do you really think that I would have the slightest desire to be in the same room as the man who murdered my wife? The only thing I want for that son of a bitch is pain and sorrow.
I get that. I understand that your history with Clyde Weston is very tragic. And for that, I am sorry that I have to ask.
It's fine. You're doing your job, I guess.
What about you? What's your connection to Clyde Weston? Matter of fact, it's hard to really tell who you have a connection with nowadays. Mr. Stein?
The name is Lynch. And no, I don't have any connection with Clyde Weston, for which I am grateful, given that he is a homicidal maniac.
Yeah, well, see, you spoke with Clyde Weston, and then you visited him, and then afterwards, Lucas Horton's safe house was compromised.
Yes, and as I think we've made clear many times, not by us.
Well, as you might guess, your word means absolutely nothing to me. Nothing. So I'm gonna sit here, patiently, calmly, until one of you tells me something that I can actually believe. Hi.
I hope she heard all that stuff. I was telling her about how much we miss her.
I'm sure she did. You know, I read that when you talk to someone you love and touch them when they're in a coma, it helps their recovery.
Yeah. I can't help but think that if I had just talked to her more before this happened, you know, or listened better, I knew she had this crush.
Johnny, stop. Listen, what you did or did not do, it didn't cause any of this.
Of course
Okay?
not. The only one to blame here is Tate Black.
All right, EJ, please. For Holly's sake, no negative talk, okay? When we're around her, let's just talk about how much we love her and how much we need her to come back to us. Mama, you're awake.
Barely.
How are you feeling, Paulina?
I feel like I was hit by a freight train.
Well, that's to be expected.
Oh, enough about me. Ooh. How are you, my darling daughter?
I'm doing good.
How's married life treating you?
Well, the first few hours have been perfect.
Yeah, everything except for honeymooning at the hospital, right?
We are fine with that, okay? We just want to be close to you.
Yeah. Let's forget your mom's spice chips.
I love you, Mom.
Love you too, baby girl.
And Helen will give you two little pancakes. I'll circle back, all right?
Thank you, Kim.
Yeah.
Well, you gave us quite a scare there, Miss Paulina.
Sorry about that.
You can't leave us now.
Oh,
No. Especially now that we just got back together again.
listen to me. Nobody's leaving anybody. Oh, I love you to the moon and back, Abraham God. I plan on doing that for a very long time.
I'm going to ask you both to stay here. I'll make a couple of phone calls.
I had no idea someone came after Lucas.
Yeah, I know. And on the same night that all sorts of other hell was breaking loose. It's a little suspicious, no?
Yeah. But why the hell is Jada pointing the finger at us? More importantly, why is she coming after you so hard? Calling you by the wrong name, giving you dirty looks. It's like she's like relishing it, you know, the idea of taking you down.
Yeah. There's something I need to tell you, Chad.
So, how does it feel to be a married man again?
It feels terrific. Yeah, Chanel is, Chanel's a catch. I'm a lucky guy.
Oh, well, Chanel is a lucky girl.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had better get up and get changed and head back to the hospital, but it was really great to visit with Holly and with you, Nicole. I know this guy right here has really missed you.
Well, I've missed you both very much.
And please, son, if there's anything you need day or night, let us know.
And we will be praying for a polymath.
Thank you. I mean, I know that you have a full plate yourself, so.
Hey, you're my son, and I'm here for you no matter what.
Love you.
Love you too.
So what do you need, my love? You need a pillow? Or a blanket?
No, I need what I need. Abraham, I need you to listen to me. Just sit down and listen to me. I need to say a couple of things to you, but before I close my eyes again.
Yeah.
I need you to promise me something.
Oh, come on, sweetheart. It's a beat. You just don't.
I need you to promise me that you'll take care of my girls. I need you to promise that no